Oh, going for a swim, are we? What's your name? Gee. Your name is Zahir. Zahir's a swimmer. That's good. I didn't know these things swam, but I guess they have to if they live in an environment that has water, where they might have to get to the other side. What's up, guys? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to Planet Zoo. This is episode number 5, and last episode we built this gigantic enclosure and filled it with some Zahirs, which would be some Springboks, and some of these guys, some Windas, which are common ostriches. Those are just the first of many animal types that we'll have in this exhibit. But before we add any more animal types, we need to probably increase our zoo's stuff a little bit. The reason I say that is because we need to get a lot more conservation credits, because the giraffes, we checked last episode, the giraffes are extremely expensive. Well, we'll check again this episode because it might have changed since it's been a little bit since I recorded the last one. But let's give it a check. We'll go to species. No, not that. We'll go to this thing, species, and we'll go to giraffe. Oh man, one of the things I don't really like about this, the game's amazing, but one of the things I don't like is if I'm looking for warhogs, I won't find it under W. I'll find it under C because it's a common warhog. So we have to know the giraffes. Okay, so it's a reticulated giraffe, but I wouldn't know that unless I searched through everything. Okay, we're getting ostriches and giraffes, but oh, this isn't actually that bad. I thought they were a lot more expensive. 999 is pretty bad, but like 304, we can actually afford a single giraffe, and they're big ticket items. I mean animals. They're not items. They're not paychecks. They're animals. Oh, wait, we have people in here. Let me see. Okay, I can say hello to Real Trap Lord, who's one of my friends. And can I say hello to myself? I don't think so. These must have been from last episode where they were in here. So we could afford a reticulated giraffe, but I think I still want to wait a little bit to get a couple more conservation credits because one giraffe, while nice, is not as good as 2 giraffes. So we want 2 giraffes. Okay, so what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to flesh out this area a little bit better to try and make first of all, a viewing area so people can view because this isn't just going to be a ride attraction. And then we're going to try and make the ride as well this episode. So the ride essentially is going to be here, and it's going to go around and back, and that's pretty much going to be it. So hopefully that's not going to be too bad. If it is, I'll extend the exhibit a little bit so I can give them some private areas, like back here maybe, to make it go a little bit farther back. Oh, we got low welfare on our flamingos. Why? Let's check that out. Our welfare is low. You guys are all stuck in the same area. You're distressed and trying to hide? Okay. That's a weird thing for you to be doing, but why? Waterfall and metal frame. Okay, no, these are the enrichments. So you want more enrichment. I don't really understand what this means. Why are you distressed? Are you distressed because there are people? And if you're trying to hide, we have a spot like made specifically for you guys to hide. Okay. You know what? Fine. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to... Okay, your stress is going up a little bit, so I think you're more fine. What we're going to do is we're going to open this up and add a little area back here where they can go. It'll be like a nice little cave, and it'll be hard shelter, because it looks like they also want some more hard shelter. Yeah, they're at 50%. So let's do that real quick. We'll pause the game, and we'll go into barriers, and we're going to extend this barrier a little bit. So we'll do it like this. It'll come this way. Now, I know flamingos aren't really cave animals, but I think everyone would like to have a cave. It's just an awesome thing to have. And they'll even have their own little waterfall down here. How about that? Their own little water area, which we'll build in. Okay, so water is going to go right about here. There we go, a little bit of water. And then we're going to have some rocks up here making this into like a big cave area. Let's raise the land on this side just a little bit. In fact, we'll increase that a little bit so we can raise the land a bit more. And we'll put some trees up here as well, so it'll be kind of hard to see as well. Extend this around a little bit, make it kind of into a cave. All right, that's actually looking pretty good, and it's kind of what I wanted. So let's take this now, the barrier, and I want to remove this one. Whoops, I did not mean to remove that piece. Let's undo that with Control-Z. By the way, Control-Z is the best thing since sliced bread. And I'm so glad it took off as a computer tool. And it didn't stay like an obscure thing that nobody uses. Because it's probably the most important thing to know on computers. Okay, you go down a little bit right here so they can actually have access to their food. In fact, I want to flatten that foundation. Why are you snapping so much? You should not be snapping that much. I do not want you. There you go. Okay. Go straight there. Important alert. An animal has escaped. That is false because we're in pause mode. It just thinks an animal has escaped. And if I unpause it, I bet those would go away. Never mind. They would not go away. Who has escaped? All of those guys have escaped. Is that what you're telling me? Okay, you know what? Let's finish doing this, and then we'll worry about the supposed escapees, which I don't think have actually escaped. Unless my snakes have escaped, which would be very hard for them, I imagine. Okay, I'm going for a little bit of realism here. I figured it'd be extremely hard to maintain a hedge all the way back here, so I went for some of these chain-linked fences, which don't look as good, but they are kind of clear, so you can barely see them against everything. We'll put some trees up here, and it'll be awesome. Okay, so the flamingos will be able to come down here into this area, and they'll be able to chill, pretty much. They'll be able to hang out without having to worry about humans being able to see them. So that's the real benefit there. We're going to go ahead and copy this and move it probably right here. So it kind of covers the entrance there a little bit. And then we're going to have to do some painting as well. Let's grab a flamingo and see what they think about this. Okay, it says escaped animal status, but that's false, I think. Let me actually resume the game real quick so it goes away. There we go. Actually, I can keep it going now. Okay, so you guys want more soil, and that's pretty much it. So we can add some of that. All right, how are you guys liking it? Okay, you guys are liking it a lot. So that's good. Awesome. I think I'm going to make this hard shelter, and I don't know how I want to do that. Ooh, vet research is done. Actually, that reminds me. Oh, Springbok, cool. That reminds me. I wanted to check on my research by this guy, the mechanic. How are you doing currently? Okay, he's on number 2. So I need him to hurry up and finish that because I need to get to this one, which is the one we're going to be putting in that area over there that you can see off in the distance. So I need him to hurry up and get there, pretty much. Okay, how does this look? Oh man, look at this hard shelter. Is there... I wonder if the holes, like there's a hole right here. Oh, that's so cool. So it's not like raining through the hole, but you see some drips of water coming down. That is actually really cool. I like it. Okay, so we have a little bit of like hard shelter down here. It's like a cave for the flamingos that people can't really see. Like if you're a person over here, what does that even look like? You can't even really tell. It just looks like a theme thing. So I actually kind of like that. Let's see if they like that, because that's what really matters. Are they still out in the rain and being fine? There they are. I don't know what they're up to. Just swimming around. Hard shelter. Hey, 100%. So that does count as hard shelter. Sweet. I think I'm going to do it like that from that more often. Have hard shelter that's built out of rocks and stuff, and then try and like fill it in with the scenery. I wanted to check on you guys' terrain too, your coverage. Okay, so you're almost max coverage. That just means I can't build any more of those things. All right, let's check on our crocodiles real quick before we... Oh, I like that people are actually using the bridge, because that's just so cool. Wait, what the heck? Are they multiplying? Hang on. I didn't even realize we had another one of these. Come on. Okay, we have Bagaskaro. And then we have Kadek, and we have other Kadek. I just love the 2 Kadeks. But I'm so surprised that they keep on having babies. How's their social doing? It's fine. Okay, that's good that it's fine. I was worried that there would be too many in the area. But it looks like they're fine. Billy the 4th is actually a little bit hungry. And someone's in a box. Why are you... Don't understand why you guys would have been in a box. It seems like sometimes my people bring things back and then don't reopen them. Like they just put the box down and that's it. Unless maybe they brought them back right as someone escaped or something. So my snake is actually hungry, which is not necessarily a good thing. There's only 3 of them in there. And who was hungry? Oh, I guess it's gone away, so he's no longer hungry. And this guy's about... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It teleported me here. I didn't mean to. Oh, no, it's actually centered around him. No, please. I don't want this. I don't want to watch them mate. Okay. Ooh, it's sundown. I want to show you guys this. Look how cool this looks. Okay, let me get a little closer. Hang on. Look how cool it looks if I press G. Doesn't it look like perfect? The sun rises... Is that poop? I think it might be poop. But look how good it looks. It just looks like a savanna. Oh man, that was fast. Wow, they weren't lying when they said ostriches can run like 1 billion miles per hour. Back to G. Okay, let's build this area out like we said we were going to do. You know, we have to deliver on that promise. Okay, so viewing area. This is going to be the main area for the ride. I'm trying to decide if I want the viewing area to be... So here's an idea. So the ride's going to be right here. What if there was also a, like above the ride plaza kind of thing? That was I think that's not a bad idea. Granted, I don't know how high the ride's going to be if I can build under it. But I'm going to go ahead and assume. Let's find one of them. I'm gonna assume it's around the same height as the other rides. So if I go to place one of them, so it'll be like this. I'll remove this, but I just want to get an idea of how high I have. Okay, it looks like this is the perfect height. How high is that? That is kind of really high for a plaza. Alternatively, let's see how the track, like if I go forward with the track a little bit. Okay, the track height is a lot smaller if I continue with the path. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to have it at about this height right here. And that's where we'll build our area. So let's get this block now and let's expand the size. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to go with this one. And in fact, I think I'm going to go with a light beach board color. I'm going to go with this one. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with a light wooden color because I think that would look actually really good. In fact, I wonder if any of these are new. It's possible they added new ones. So we'll go with about that high. All right, that's not going to look that bad. And in fact, I might even change the this thing to match that. So it's kind of like semicircular. And in fact, you know what? Let's scratch this a little bit. Let's go forward a little bit like this. So we're gonna actually build inside the area. Oh, we have an animal starving. Why? Why? What's happening? We have a lot of animals starving. Why are you guys starving? Is that has food in it, right? Yeah, it does. Let me add an additional one right here. Okay, our animals are no longer starving. I don't know what happened. I built a second forage pool, so hopefully that will stop happening. But they also had food over here that they just weren't eating. So they were all like stuck in the forage pool. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, a vet research. That's probably for the Springbok as well. Just keep doing Springbok stuff and I'll get back to you guys eventually. Okay. Pupcake, give me some points, please. Thank you. Also, thanks for visiting. I hope you had a good stay. Okay. Paths. So I'm still trying to get this to work, but it's difficult to get it exactly how I want it. And I could do it like that. That doesn't look, well, no, that doesn't look that great, does it? Maybe smaller is the way to go. Smaller. How does that look? That still looks kind of skewed to one side. What if it costs more money to make smaller gates than it does to make bigger gates? Or bigger fence pieces? I'm going with small ones right now because it's just easier to, like I can actually mold it to follow this. And I could probably be using bigger ones if I really wanted to, but I think it's probably fine. Okay, then I'll hook up with that one. It's actually bigger here than it is over there. But this actually looks pretty good, I think. And I like when things look good. It's rare when I'm building. It's rare that things will look actually like good, but I do like this look right here. And I'm gonna add some rocks and stuff to make it kind of look cool. And we'll add a custom fence like we did with the crocodile enclosure as well over here. We'll add a custom fence like that. That might be why they're not getting education, because no one's looking over here. Why would you be... Okay, granted, this is freaking awesome, right? Being able to walk over crocodiles is really cool. But, hear me out. This is awesome. I would love to have this view. Like, sit over here next to the donation thing. Maybe toss a couple dollars in to see that thing right there. See, they can't even see him. They can barely even see this. Imagine if you're sitting right here, though. You could see it. You could probably see you could see the other one. And the mama, where's the mama? I don't know where she is. She's probably off doing whatever. Actually don't know where she went. Where did Mama Croc go? Oh, she's over here. Potentially making new crocodiles. Dang. Okay. Well, this actually looks pretty good. It does look like we have two different types of fences when you zoom out. 1, 2. But it's not actually two different types. I don't know what's on with the colors over there, but yeah. Okay, so we now have our viewing area. What we could do now is we could just connect it It's going to be a large area. This is going to be a big hub. So that's why it's just a starting area. So what we're going to do for now is we're just going to connect it. Because we want people to start being able to come over here. But this whole walkway will change eventually. We just want people to be able to see the animals for now, which they won't have a very good view of. That, well, actually, honestly, the game's definition of a good view is kind of weird. Because these guys over here were saying that they have a terrible view. I'll unpause the game. They were saying they have a terrible view of these guys. Well, look at this. This is perfect. Like, you can't get much closer unless you're literally feeding the flamingos. And with the beaks like these, I would not want to be feeding these guys. They would probably eat me. But look at this. So if that's a good view, then this is honestly also a good view. Even though you only see a couple of them, this is closer than you'd get in... I mean, I guess in the wild you might be able to get a little closer, but this is closer than you'd get sitting at home, I guess. But, yeah. How are you guys liking this, by the way? Some of them are liking it. If I were an animal, this would be like the coolest thing ever. Just having access to a weird cave. Just be freaking awesome. Okay, let's add some Springbok stuff to our area, because our Springboks are kind of low in welfare, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so you guys want a rubbing pillar? Okay. I can add one of those. I'm going to add some stuff near where the guests are going to go, though, because I want you guys to come near. So we'll add, down here, we'll add a rubbing pillar. It's kind of far from you guys, but honestly, we'll add a grab ball over here to kind of try. I don't know what's up with this. That looks a little weird. We'll add a grab ball right here so you can come and play around this area. A small barrel feeder. Do I add a food over here? Let's add some food over here. The problem with adding food over here is it means that that the maintenance guys are going to have to come all the way over here to try and feed them. But I think it's going to be fine. We'll add a couple barrel feeders. So what you really need, honestly, what you need in this game is golf carts. And I talked about this last episode, I think, or the episode before it even. Because in a normal zoo, when you have an exhibit this big, you would not expect the people to walk around. They would have little cars, like the one we're going to have here. They'd have little cars they can go around and feed stuff in. That's going to continue to roll forever. Should we put one on top of the... Poor maintenance guy would have to come and grab that. Put something over here. Actually, wonder if I can change these colors from red. Put one right there. Maybe one over in this area. Actually, we're over on enrichment. So you know what? We're probably fine unless we have something new. Which we do not. Oh, we have a grazing ball feeder. Let's give them a grazing ball feeder over by this area. Okay, there we go. That should, yeah, okay, so it's going to get them to come over here to hang out. No, I thought that was a Springbok. Never mind. They all just really want to hang out over here. I guess it's because they have all their stuff over here. Here, let me duplicate this. I'm going to give them some bedding over in this area, too. So that they're more likely to come hang out over here, too. Oh! Wow. That is very scary. What are you guys looking at? There's actually nothing over there. I wouldn't blame you guys if you said that it's a bad view. Wait, you didn't come to see the staff facilities? Where? That? How did you see... Do I need to put a rock there? I think I do. There we go. Now you can't see it. You can sort of see it, but no. If you see it, it's your fault. You asked for it. Alright, you know what? I'm going to let my mechanic keep working, but I think it's probably about time that we set up some common areas for people to patrol. Because if we do not, we're going to start running into problems as we get more animals and more exhibits. That we won't know who's doing what, pretty much. So, Crockpot we have over there. Group 8. No. Yeah, Habitat 5 is going to be the Flamingo Encounter. And then this one over here is the Wild Safari. We're going to have a baby ostrich! Oh my god, that's cool! I don't care that you guys are out of power. So we have all of those right there, and I think we have all of our stores named as well. Well, hot dogs. Hot dogs. We'll just call it Hot Dog Squad. How about that? And Gulpy Soda. And the toilets as well, do they need to be named? Toilet block F, I guess. Female. And toilet block M for male. Okay, so now that we have that, what I can do is I can spend a little bit of time in the staff section of this. So we have caretakers who don't have a work zone. So we're going to be working on work zones a little bit. We have entrance zones, so that's the initial area right here. And I think, well, okay, we have entrance zone, we have flamingos. You know what? We'll just have flamingos. We'll have one for each group. How about that? So another work zone for these guys over here, and this work zone is going to be called the Wild Safari. Wild Safari exhibit. Because I want to differentiate the exhibit versus the stuff that's going to be near the Wild Safari. The reason I want to do that is because the exhibit has an entrance right here, while the stuff is actually over here. So we'll have a zone as well. So we have Wild Safari X, Flamingos X, and Crockpot X. Where's that? New work zone. Come on. There we go. Crockpot X. Oh, we actually got a challenge. Guest numbers. Have at least 800 guests. Oh my gosh, we had 800? Oh, we just had 800. Wow. And that's going to give us 2 grand. Awesome, I'll take that. Thank you very much. It also wants us to release 2 types of animals. And adopt 2 types of animals. What's our community challenge? Release a bunch of Indian elephants. These are big ticket things. I haven't done that. Part of me wants to make another area over here. Make the entrance to this one right here. So the flamingos are right there, or the snakes are right there, and the other animals. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I think I'm going to do that. We're going to... Yeah, okay, that's a really good idea. So instead of this area being over here, we're going to have it over here. We're going to add another keeper's hut. So that keeper will be in charge of the crockpot, the snakes, and whatever exhibits over here. So that'll be like another hub. Oh, that's a good idea. I like it. Especially since it's over here and it has to walk all the way over there to get to... It just doesn't make sense. So let's get a barrier. Let's get an entrance right here. Okay, so now that that's set up, I should be able to go into zoo and then into work zones, and I'll change the crockpot exhibit to crockpot / snack exhibit. And so that will be just the 2 areas. So now we're going to have a little hub here real quick. Let's add another facility. We want the staff room. We're going to add one of those to this area as well. We'll add it right here. Does that fit well right there? Maybe we could technically try and add it right there, but no, I think it'll fit pretty well right here because we'll just connect it to the floor. And does that... Okay, that's actually pretty good. It can kind of see into this. It makes this little area look a little bit cooler. So if we're in here, make sure grab the construction. Now I could go way more in detail, obviously, with these buildings. I'm pretty much just doing like fast building, without actually copying the designs that they already have. This one right here. Go there, and then we need a door piece. Alright, there we go. So we have staff room 1, staff room 2. This is keeper hut 2, I guess, because it's the second one we have. The other one would be 1. And I'm pretty sure that should be enough that we can call it a zone. Okay, so now we have our keepers all zoned up. So we have crockpot and snake, flamingo, and Wild Safari. And I might actually remove Flamingo and have them both in the same... In fact, you know what? I'm going to fire... Well... I might train them up to their level 2. This one will need to be trained. This one will not need to be trained, actually, because even though he has a high workload, it should go lower because now he's only in charge of flamingos. This one, though, I will train because he's going to be in charge of multiple exhibits. And I want him to be able to do pretty well. So I'll train him so I can give him a higher... salary, and eventually I'll probably fire this guy. Sorry, Robbie. Rose and Dina have more of a workload for you. You got the short end of the stick there, it seems like. And then as for our veterans, veterinarians, they're true veterans of the zoo. As for our veterinarians, I think we're not going to give them work zones because they're probably fine. Until I have another vet right here, I will not give them work zones. Okay, I think that's going to be good. All of our guys are running because we don't have little rain things here, which is what I should really add over there so people can stand. All right, there we go. Everything should be now set. Do I need to assign these people I want to work on entrance zone? So you work on entrance, you'll just not be assigned anywhere, so you can go anywhere you want. Keepers are assigned. Mechanics, I want one assigned to the crockpot and snake, and then I'll have one unassigned so they can do whatever. And in fact, I'm going to train you. In fact, I'll train both of them because I think mechanics are going to be in pretty high demand. Where is my keeper? This animal is hungry. Look at this. This is a hungry baby crocodile. Where did my keeper go? Unless he's chilling. No, he's not chilling. Only the mechanic's chilling because he's got nothing to do. Why did I assign one to this? I should not have assigned... Hang on. Staff. I don't know why I assigned a mechanic to this area. He's literally not going to have any work. Because it's still kind of a small area. But my mechanic... First of all, this looks like it needs some fixing. Second of all... Oh, mechanic's fine, yeah. Where's my keeper, though? Looks like a veterinarian. Oh, wait a second. If I put them for training... Where is he? Where are you headed? Hang on now. What are you up to right now? Going to habitat. Which one? Why are you going to that habitat? You are assigned to not that habitat. Hang on. Unless they're having like a huge problem. Why would you be going to this exhibit when you're specifically assigned to this exhibit? Maybe I don't understand exactly how this system works here. But I thought that when I assigned you to this, then you were automatically not allowed to go to other zones. Is there like a zone exclusivity agreement or something? Or maybe you were already headed to that zone? I really don't know. I can only hope that it corrects itself. Such as our money situation. It would be nice for it to correct itself too. Animal is starving. I think they're probably not going to be starving for long. I'm not sure why, but this particular one says there's no path to the work zone. But there is a... I mean, this is a work zone right here. It's these buildings. Right here. And there's a path to all of them. There's a path right there. You know what? I can even... Since you don't seem to be going in there, maybe I'll just fix up that path right there. And you'll be happy. What the heck? There we go. Fix up that one right there. Just make them all paths that only they can go through. Like, can I turn on debug mode or something so I can see what the works, like what she's trying to access and can't? Like that would be good. I feel like she's trying to get here and she just simply cannot. For some reason. That I do not understand. Is this backwards maybe? Maybe I can check out the, let's check out this again. The zone. Crockpot. Check out the edit work zone. Yeah, so she should only be going here, here, here. And I guess I could, I don't know. She should really be going here as well. But, and there as well. But the thing is, she's already been to this one. I've seen her go there. She's already been to this one and that one. So it must be the croc that she can't get to. And I don't know why that would be the case. But I'm willing to try and find out. So we'll go to barriers and we'll remove the current barrier. And remove that even. Remove that. Add in chain link fence again. Remove that. Add that. Awesome. Are we now good? Do we now have a path going everywhere? I feel like we should. Okay, can you get to your exhibit? Oh my god, it looks like she might be able to get there. Open the door. She got there. Finally. I don't know what it was. I guess I just redid the gate and she was fine with it. What? What was that? Why? Wait, why did you... What? Okay, she determined that that needs repairs. So she's... I guess she can't get here now? Or maybe she's like trying to path... Here, let me move these a little bit. There we go. Let me move this as well, because maybe she's trying to path toward that or something. And this, oh no, undo that. Jeez. Flatten terrain. Okay, turn that off. There we go. She should be able to get to those. Oh, finally! Yes! Okay, she managed to get in. I think it was that, like, I had to move these things around. Do you have more food? Because if you do, I'm sure they would love for you to add some more to that. Deceased? What? Hang on. Hang on. Well, I won't pause it. It's fine. What animal got deceased? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. What has been happening over there? What? That is not deceased. I'm sorry, but... That is... What? Okay. These are not deceased animals. I'm sorry, but... Oh. You're incubating something. You have a disease. Are you, telling me that they're deceased, but they're not actually deceased? Yeah, what has been happening? I've not been paying attention or something. I just didn't see the messages. They've been getting a disease. Whoa! Whoa, hang on! Hang on now! What? And what? Oh my god! We have little moosas. Oh my god, little chickens! This is awesome! I mean, it's not as awesome that we have deceased animals like zombies walking around, but they have chlamydia or something, or campylobacter. But dang. Where am I? Oh, diseased! Diseased! I thought that said deceased. Diseased and deceased almost sound identical. Diseased, deceased. Deceased. How do you spell deceased? Oh, it's with a C, isn't it? Deceased. I thought it said deceased animals. No, it said diseased animals. Okay, that's fine. We'll call a vet on them. No, it said vet's already called. Okay. So our vet should be...
Ah! Get to the chopper! Yay! Get to the chopper!
No! I will get to the chopper!
Go without me! Leave me behind! Yay!
No, save the animals first! Here! Boom! Are you saved now? Or are you still incubating chlamydia? No, you're good.
Yay!
I'm calling this guy Arnold. He's now called Arnold.
Go on without me. I must repair the wall.
Oh no! I will leave without you! I will remember your memory! No! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, get to the chopper.
Oh my god. Alright, so apparently Springboks mate pretty quickly, and so do ostriches. Ostriches seem to have a litter of something. That's a lot of little baby ostriches. Bardu, and Ayabami, and whatever that one... Oh, hey, we have the ostrich cam. That's actually pretty cool. Thumbnail. Boop. That's how easy it is. No, that's pretty awesome. Diseased animal as well. Oh, our babies are diseased. No. They might not survive it because it's harder for baby things to survive. But they're incubating it, so I guess it's not as bad as if they actually like had it. Finally, mechanic research. Okay, whew. That's what we wanted this whole time for this last transport ride. Wait. Are you kidding me? Okay, looks. I think next episode we're gonna have to do this. But I am glad finally all of our animals are looking well, except for those diseased ones over there. Let me do a final animal check here to see how many we have. 39. Okay, that's a lot. Let's check out our Springboks because I'm curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does that mean? Oh, female and pregnant. Oh my gosh, we have so many on the way. Of our Springboks, most of the females are pregnant. The only one that is not pregnant is this one right here. All of the other females are pregnant. All right, things are coming along really well. What do you guys think about this? The view of the Springbok is not great at all. Guys, it's literally a large exhibit that's designed to make them feel like they're actually in the wild. So I'm sorry if you can't get your nice eyes on a Springbok, even though that's an amazing view right there. Literally, the only better you could do is if you were up here, like, touching the Springbok and petting it or something, which would be really cute. But I'm sorry, we can't do that. Animals. All right, guys, that's probably a pretty good place to end this episode. We didn't do a lot done in terms of trying to get the exhibit working, but we did get this top area kind of built out. And I'm going to edit it a little bit off camera so it'll look nicer, even though it kind of already looks really cool from this angle. Just this angle looks pretty bad. But yeah, and this is a very precarious fall right here. That is actually really far down. But yeah, we'll do a little bit of work on this off camera. We got some of the staff worked out, which is really good because it means that we shouldn't run into problems in the future. like we would if we had not otherwise prepared that. And I think we have a good plan going forward. We're going to have a little zone here, and then this is going to take care of this area. I might eventually have 2 keepers on the safari because the safari is pretty large, and it might even get larger. But for now, I think everything is looking good. If you guys like that episode, please hit the like button. Put your comments down in the comments section below. Next episode, we're going to work on getting the ride actually done, and I'll see you guys in that next episode.